For 2 months I was preparing at the fight camp. My entire life revolved around preparing for my first boxing fight until a week ago when I was hit on the left side of my face during the final sparring session of the fight camp. And I thought that if I rested the following day, the pain will ease and everything will be fine. But it didn't, actually. The pain got worse and I had to go to the hospital where they did a scan and the diagnosis was subdural hygroma. When the neurologist, the doctor, told me that if I continue to boxing or to do the fight, it will only get worse. So my boxing coach told me that I could not fight in that condition, that they will not allow me to do it. And yeah, I say, well, I'm going to fight anyway. I'm going to do it. But because I didn't want to throw away the months of preparation, my father was coming to see me, the excitement of fighting for the first time in my life, and I wanted to do it. I really wanted to do it. I was taking painkillers and dealing with the frustration at the same time, not being able to sleep, with a lot of strong headache, and the castle I had built over the last few months through boxing just collapsed, right? And so did also a part of me. In the end, my power and my worth as a man were not defined by taking part in a fight and having the maturity to protect my health. It is more important than being a hero and risk brain damage by deciding to fight. Or it is, for me, it was better to understand that I'm much bigger than just one challenge or one goal. And this entire experience, 2 months, and it was not about stepping into the ring, but towards becoming a new man. A man who made human connections at the fight camp, a man who received and threw punches, a man who understands what it means to keep trying, to remain consistent. And deep down, it hurts that the fight is no longer happening for me, of course. But I also know, that there is still so much to continue building. And perhaps in the future, if my health allows it, I will have another opportunity to fight for the first time. They say everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. My story as a boxer disappeared, but a bigger life is not about reaching a specific place. A bigger life is not achieving a goal or winning a trophy. A bigger life is when, on the way towards your objective, your goal, you become the person you had always dreamed you could be. And the discipline, the consistency in training, and everything I experienced during these 2 months, over the last few months at the fight camp, and everything around that of me becoming a fighter, in a way it has come to an end, but they will never leave me, never. Everything is still here, everything is still alive, and That's the most important thing of it, that everything is here, everything. My dad was coming anyway, so I picked him up from the airport with his girlfriend.
Todo se puede cuando uno se propone y está en sintonía con Dios y con uno mismo.
It's always nice to spend time with the people you love. Spending time with my dad also reminds me of where I come from. There is the story of a man who came from a very poor background and dreamed of becoming a doctor. Everyone told him it was impossible, but he never stopped believing in himself. One day, he became a successful doctor and dedicated his life to his vocation. That's my dad's story. A real reminder that if you truly believe in what you want and are willing to work for it, what seems impossible can become possible. A few days later, I took them back to the airport. They live in Tenerife, Canary Island. And for me, it was time to come back to my own life.
Bendiciones, feliz viaje. Suerte. Cualquier cosa me llama. Dale, chao. Hello.
I want to stay physically, mentally, spiritually active, so I can always give the best of myself. Soon, I'll be moving back to London, and I think my training will change again. Probably more focus in cross training, cardiovascular, strength, and martial arts. But nothing too big yet, nothing too ambitious yet. if there is something I learned from all this, is that you can spend months building a plan and life can rewrite it in a single second. The only thing you can really control is how you choose to move forward. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.